And then, Alex, you still have a monarchy for some reason.
Yeah, it is weird getting used to saying that we have a king now. That makes it sound even more like out of date.
Yeah.
But it was crazy. As far as how it affected like my movie going experience, I went to see Bodies, 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 and I think it was like the day after it happened or something, that it happened being the Queen dying. And like the ads played as normal and the movie was about to start.
Oh, no.
And then a portrait of the Queen flashes on the screen, just in complete silence.
She's haunting you.
It's like but it was like such a. I don't think anyone in the audience was expecting it.
That's when you clap.
You know, you're like, yeah, it's like, so it's complete silence. A couple sniggers. People were like, they were like waiting for their like horror movie, you know, Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. It's like nothing to do. It's like completely detached. So it was like a really weird like moment for me.
That's very
kind of came home as like how bizarre this is. Like, what do you want me to do in response to seeing this? It's really quite strange.
All of this happened when I was at TIFF, and my parents had the television on, because I do TIFF with my parents, because they live in a different province. We like to do that together every year. And they have the television on as like background noise or whatever, like in between movies, or we're like grabbing a bite at the Airbnb or whatever. And it was just non-fucking stop, like the entire like rest of the time that we were in Toronto for like weeks, or it felt like. We were there for like another week and a half after she died, and it was just like nonstop, like, what are we gonna do? And it's like, this is Canada. Like, I guess, yeah, technically we're a part of the monarchy, but it's like, what's really the issue here? Like, what are we gonna do? The Queen's dead. It's like, oh no, she was responsible for so much. The society's gonna collapse.
Isn't it? It's like, yeah, it's part of the design of the monarchy.
Such a tragedy to die at like 90-something years old, having like all that wealth in your life, just going to parties on other people's taxpayer money. Oh, what a tragedy! You died at like the oldest a human could possibly hope to live for. Wow, it's such a tragedy.
Yeah,
a peaceful, privileged death.
Yeah, it was a weird one. Yeah, I always forget about like how many royalists there are out there.
It's crazy.
I'm not really included in it, but man, people they're really attached to these ideas.
It's It's really it really just goes to show how much tradition and norms and taboo and societal expectation plays a role in people's lives. Like, as individuals, we don't think that that's the case. As individuals, we all have our own minds, but then you look at human beings as like numbers and statistics. It's like, holy shit, there's a lot of you. Like, maybe I just don't interact with you on a daily basis because you can choose who you interact with. But like, holy shit, normie world, it's crazy. Can't believe it.
Normie world. Yeah, no, because now and again we'll see like polls of people who support the royal family, and it's still pretty split down the middle. It's not. It's great. Like, it depends on age groups, but like, broadly, there's still an overwhelming amount of support for the concept, which is kind of mental to me.
Normie world.
So is your country just shutting down, or what? Is it ever going to recover?
Well, I was always told or read that you got like 5 days off when the Queen dies, but it turned into just the day of the funeral was a bank holiday. So,
was that like a promise? Like, was that a thing that you're supposed to get, or was that just a rumor, or like, do you know?
I don't know. Around, because it was also her jubilee, like earlier in the year, and I read some article that was like, in case of the Queen's death, that here's like a compilation of things that are supposed to happen or things that might happen, because of course it's been so long since a royal family member like at the top has died, so like the protocol might have changed since then, but. Yeah, it only wound up being 1 day off as opposed to the week I was promised. So
she ruled from Winston Churchill to Liz Truss.
Yeah, she's seen some crazy, or she'd seen some, the degradation over time.
Yeah. She didn't do much, but we really needed her.
Clearly.
Normie World sounds like a theme park that should open. Sounds like Clark Griswold should like be going there.
Yeah.
That's all I had to add. Yeah.
David Lynch's Dumbland.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen that. I don't know if I even should.
Dumbland.
Yeah, that's the world is different, I guess.
No, it's not.
Everything's changing, but it's the same, I guess.
Nothing changes. It's the same shit.
Well,